Good day everyone, this is Armoured Annie. Welcome back to my first Subsistence series, and we are now on episode 9. Just sitting here, warming myself by the fire, thinking about what I'm going to do today. I know one of the things I must try to achieve today is what I said I would do yesterday, which was make the workbench. Because we need the workbench to be able to make the circuit boards, and we need the circuit boards to be able to make the drill, which is the next thing I'm looking for. So let's see where we are at. That's just watered the plants, so we'll go and put that water away. Because I went down to get some water, I used up my protein, so I've had that steak already. We have... No, you see, I haven't had the generator on at all, have I? No. I don't like wasting the fuel to put it on until I know that I've used up the free 500. If I'm going to be out for the day. In fact, actually, I tell you what. Talking of being out for the day, what I really should have done is put those on to cook so I could take them with me. And I think I'm just going to have to focus on loot. I've got a lockpick. I need to just, grab some loot, get hold of a lockbox, hopefully. I might even make it a thing to try to get one a day, just to build up, hopefully, a few of the premium resources that I need. You know, I can go after a cougar and try and do things like that, but actually, until I'm a little bit better protected, until I've got a few more weapons, you know, I'd like to get my favourite revolver. And obviously there's a rifle, which I could get sooner. 4, 5 and 8. Yeah, you see, probably, having just said I'm gonna... Oh, okay, right. Here we go. We're gonna do this then. No, I can't have that yet. Okay, fine. Oh, put the fuel brick back. Don't really need to take that round with us, do we? No, that can go in there. Okay, so we've got some fruit. We've got some... I've got some fruit. We've got some protein. Let's go and see what we can get up to. Really want a lockbox. I will try looking around here. I know the ones around here are going to be very well guarded. But, you know, if I could come out and if I can really get fixed in my head where these lock crates are in this new area, then it would make hunting them out a little bit more, a little bit smoother process, shall we say. I know there's no guarantee that they'll be in their spawn points, but at least knowing where to look is a good start. Sorry, mate, but we really do need... Oh, you so-and-so! Oh, well, that came out of nowhere. I had not heard the eagle until it was too late, and I had a fumble on the pickup, which is as dangerous as it sounds. Probably should see a doctor about that. Oh well. Good job I've got food on me. Didn't need that rabbit anyway. Okay, Mr. Bear over there. We will go round this way and work our way around. Yeah, don't you go flying up there rubbing it in. You can't get here that quickly. Ha! Oh, okay. Missed that one. Oh, and an apple. Nice. Oh, there's some copper ore down there. Oh, I'm going to be zigzagging up and down, aren't I? I don't really want to miss anything. As I said in the last episode... Oh, there's scrap right there. As I said in the last episode, I definitely feel that the ore and the scrap seems to be a little bit more prolific. Now, I know there's a whole lot of discussion and debate about the hint that Cold Games gave on wanting to open up the map because he's looking in the future for distance travel to be a thing, and he wants to have a big enough map to encourage people to want to travel around. That's not. And I'm aware of conversations that are ascribed to his Steam account, or a Steam account he uses, as implying that maybe there was an ATV coming. Whatever the vehicle may or may not be, I guess the fact that we would need scrap and metal to make it would be fairly reasonable. I understand that things are not realistic in that regard, in the crafting in Subsistence. I mean, the fact that I can make a elevator, or the fact that I can make a lathe out to make an elevator is a little bit crazy. However, working on that principle, I would have thought that, you know, you're going to need scrap and metal and ores. Scrap metal and ores even. So maybe that's why the spawn rate of those things is different. They said it could be that that's just in easy or normal, but most of the people I've watched, it does seem, whatever way they're playing, that it's changed. Is that a lock crate, or is that... No, that's just a shadow there. I can see the rear end of 2 bears. In fact, I've seen... Sorry. Several bear behinds. Yeah, I know, don't give up the day job. But yeah, so, maybe. Personally, I prefer to see horses. I think to have a wild animal in here that you could tame would be quite something. And the resources that would need to be involved. Let's just have a berry top up and get another one of those. Yeah, that'll do. Because you'd have to catch it. You'd have to build a corral for it. Ah, sweet lockbox of mine. Whoa, 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 sweet lockbox of mine. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Out of arrows. I don't have any wood either. No. Priorities, lockbox. Anyway. Horses, catching them, corralling them. Sinew! Oh! Sorry. Feeding them. You know, something else to feed. A little bit more than trying to keep up enough, make enough tomato soup to feed your chickens. Yeah, I think that would actually be a very sweet thing. It seems a bit waste to go straight back, but I don't want anything to happen to me whilst I'm carrying this. I really need that sinew. So we may just drop that off. Yeah, I think horses has great potential. And whilst an ATV would be cool, I'm not going to deny, I think more in keeping with the rest of the attitude of the game, the atmosphere of the game, I think horses, or, you know, in the hang glider, yeah, it's seems a little bit of a fluff piece, but it's, you know, fluff piece? Do I mean fluff? Yes, I do mean fluff piece. Don't confuse me with fluffs and me snuffs. But, you know, still, it does serve a purpose. If you've ever watched Oh No glide majestically down from the mountains with his Santa hat on and and Christmas jumper to his bridge base, then you'll appreciate just how cool that glider is. However, you know, yeah. Thinking ATV? Not so much. I'd like a sledge. I mean, even if you couldn't then go on to tame the wolves to pull it, which would be really cool. Even if you couldn't do that. Oh, where's my rock? That's not my rock. Oh, I've got a, sorry, shiny, trap somewhere. Yes, even if you couldn't tame the wolves, it was by a bush, wasn't it? It would still be cool to have a sledge for the winter. Right. Now, it was in that... It was here. And I moved it. So, unless... Have I really had it that long that it's... put? Or am I at completely... the wrong location? Huh? The first time I ever created a trap in this game, I made a fish trap. Oh, there it is. I made a fish trap and I lost it every single time. I would place it somewhere that I thought, well, I'm bound to remember where it is. Did I, heck? Yep. So that didn't happen. And oh, and I got another. Okay, let's do the 2 dead ones. Yeah. So I've never bothered since. Arrows and come on, focus. We need scrap. You can go away. You can go away. You can go away. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away now. Sinew. There you go. Oh, and glass sheets. Nice. Because the workbench we want 750, don't we? You go in there. Take you out. Oh. Do we have room to put that cotton seed in? We do. Okay, let's take the tomato out and put the cotton in. Probably we'll end up turning that to seed, but just let's just be wait and see. And we have some ore. And oh no, you can't shift click into there, remember. Cool. Oh, we got enough for another lockpick. Oh, it's going to be done. Do you know what? This is going to take forever at this rate. Oh. I'm going to have to top that up as well, aren't I? Okay, what did I come in here for? Biofuel. That goes in there. And the iron goes back over here. So 8, 9, 10, 11... Oh, what was the rifle? Sidetracked by shiny. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's just do that and then leave that. Okay. Pick up the lockpick. Do we think it's worth trying for another one? Now, I know in theory there should be another one up here. Where are we? Midday. But, yeah. I think I could run around a long time looking for the second one. And it seems a little bit more productive to try and find another one where I know that it should be. So I'm pretty certain that Murphy's Law says that that's not going to happen. Oh, no, walk away. Did I? No, 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 no. Oh, let's talk about being kept between a rock and a hard place. Did he stop? He did. Yeah, you see, it's really hard, isn't it? It may be correct that when they do that first growl, that as long as you walk away and not run, you're safe. But I'm afraid the survival instinct of going around the corner or hearing a growl from behind you and going, oh crap, and running, I'm afraid is quite strong. The force is strong in this one. So I need to overcome my natural sense of self-preservation. Yes, in order to learn not to run instinctively when I hear that first growl. Oh, I will get there, I'm sure. I have been paying attention to all the comments and the very helpful little training videos, tip videos put out by Arpeggio. And yeah, I'll get there, I'm sure. I've been playing the game for quite a few years, however, as is blindingly obvious to everybody. Oh, Pooh Bears. I don't actually know very much about how to play it. I mean, it's bizarre. As I say, I started on, I think, Long Dark, and I just, one, you know, winter holiday, when I needed to occupy myself for various reasons for a long period of time. And you would probably not say that that was an easy game to start with. Oh look, yeah, you've seen my levitating fishing hut. Yeah, it wasn't that easy a thing to start with. I'm not a great one. Storytelling stuff. I mean, that's what puts me off about Medieval Dynasty. I like if you're able to turn off the story mode and just play. Then I prefer that to, you know, when you don't have any choice. But and I'm not into zombies. So to sort of, you know, as you go through Long Dark, without giving anything away, if you want to play it, you know, some of it got a little bit weird for me, the storyline. And most of the other survival games just seem to be based on post-apocalyptic scenarios or zombies. I'm not really into that. So when I found, say, having played Stranded Deep, which again, you know, just played effectively in like a free mode on that, and did what I wanted to on it, and just enjoyed the building and the general silliness of it. But then to find Subsistence, when, you know, there's no story mode. I like the fact, I mean, it frustrated me at first that unlike Minecraft, you know, you couldn't do a creative mode where you could turn off all predators and just build. And I must admit, still, if that option was available... Oh, there's a shadow. Why you look like a lockbox? Annoying thing. I would use it if there was a creative mode. The problem is, and I suspect this might be the case for quite a few of us, if there was a creative mode, possibly you'd never stop using that. You'd never actually go and play the game to its full potential by having predators and hunters. Oh yeah, Subsistence was just a breath of fresh air. To be able to... talking of breaths of fresh air. The sweet smell of a lockbox in a pine forest. Other than the fact that I'm allergic to pine. No sinew, but we got some armoured plates, and that will help for the purposes of protecting our pretty little head. Well, her pretty little head, not my pretty little head at all. Thing is, as I have often commented, one of my favourite bits, second only to the building, is shooting hunters and rogues. I really do enjoy that. Slightly worrying. So yeah, I would get bored with just a creative mode, I think, actually. Having played it properly. But if there had have been a creative mode, I'm pretty certain I would have just come in and played that and never actually played the proper game. So I am actually grateful in a really bizarre, roundabout way that Cold Games didn't allow that. Oh yeah, I probably should be eating something. There you go. Too busy yakking. Right, so do I go for a little swim along here? I'm not so much looking for kelp as pearls. Where are we? I don't necessarily want to go far. Yeah, sandstone. It's really tempting to start on the sandstone. I know future me would be quite impressed with current me if I was to build up a nice store of sandstone, but I'm not yet, I don't think. Oh, what a dimwit. I was just going to say, oh look, there's a box. Yes, it's your box on your fishing base. Oh, there's a bit of kelp. Never know when you might need it. Now, interestingly, when we eventually... Oh, I'm not going that far for that one. When we eventually get... If we eventually get to the sort of stage, which I'm not sure I will, where I'm looking at making diving stations and all that malarkey, I have never actually gone into the caves myself. Every time I've got that far, it's been on a multiplayer, and I normally send Leon to the slaughter... I mean, to the caves... to do the necessary... Oops, what are you doing, girl? I should have got the grub tree whilst I was up there, shouldn't I? That really would have made sense. So, if I can manage to make that, I mean, it's a good aim. It's a good thing to aim for, to get to the point where I can go down to the caves. I'd certainly like to do that before I... Well, you see, this is the thing, isn't it? You do it before you put hunters on. It's definitely... It's just you and the bats. Mind you, again, obviously, the way that the order of things have changed now, I would not do any of that before having a fridge, because you need to be able to make tonics. And obviously those are an absolute pain in the rear end at the moment to make without a fridge. Because yeah, even if it was just you and the bats, you're not going down there without a tonic, are you? Now, let's take a little mosey on up to Annie's Island. Immortalised in Chicken Run. Right. What do you think of those crates in the last episode, all along the rocks, as opposed to all along the watchtower? That was, yeah, that was something. That was. I wouldn't mind that as a regular spawn. Oh. No, hang on. No. No, it's not one of them. Do you know what? Life's too short and zinc is not necessary. Right. Get a little bit more wood as we go in. Need to think about getting some more walls in, I think, and sorting the roof out. Oh, it's not on the rock, but it's on the middle, so we'll take it. Where did that bear go? He's still over there, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, an arrow, thank you very much. Oh, did that. Well, that was handy. So for once today, this is probably, I don't know, the first day that I feel that I've gone out with a day's supply of cooked meat, a day's supply of, or a starter pack of fruit and veg, and actually, yeah. I'm not going to jinx it, because even though I can see my base, this is subsistence, and anything can happen. Yeah, to this point, it has been a better day than I was expecting when I started out. Certainly to get 2 lock crates in a day. I feel justified in having spent the power that was meant to be for my workbench on the lockpick. Because, oh, there it is, yes. Fine. Because, yeah, that would have been awkward if not. So, what have we got over here? Did I top the fire up before I came out again? I think I did. It should last a day. A day's run out. I'm not always very good at... I tend to see, oh, the fire needs topping up and topping it up, rather than thinking about if I top it up in the morning before I head out, then as long as I'm intending to be back by before sunset, it won't have gone out. I just, yeah. That's why I like to try and make the fuel bricks, because you want to wait until, you don't want to waste them, so you know, other than in sort of emergency situations, as it were. Oh, I really want to save my arrows for rabbits. But yeah, fuel brick does make me, I know there's fibre over there, does make me think more. Was it by magic? Rabbit appeared. Yeah, it does make me think more about what I'm doing with the fire, so that's helps train myself in. Right. Protein bar, yeah, that's handy. It's number 2. Or is that a rock? No, that's number 2. And over here was number 3. And there's a wolf. And my excuse for not getting you is the fact that I've got plenty of protein. Nothing to do with not wanting to jinx the end of a good day by proving whether or not I can now take down wolves. So we're just going to leave him be. Save that for tomorrow. Now, how do we think we're doing on our power? You see, this is where actually I wish I'd had the mass recycler rather than the... Oh yeah, we did do it. Rather than the mass generator. Right, let's get you. It was you and then you. I'll do you first. Oh, okay. Should have done that. I've got any water. Right, so put some stuff away and then have a think about what we're going to do next. Other than probably make some more arrows. Let's do that before we forget. know. It's one of those things for some reason. I never remember the crafting. Oh, look, I've just seen that was 11 tonics. Wow, that's very handy. That's very handy. I might have to even carry... It's 3, isn't it, for a... Yeah. No, what are you saying yes for? You're looking at the wrong thing. 3, yeah. That may be something I might have to consider doing, is actually carrying tonics with me. Just in case I come across... Oh, still can't shift click. Just in case we come across a liver. I'll get there in the end. Words. Right, so that's building up. No, oh, I did have another cotton seed in there. Okay. Oh, 35. We don't need that many on us. And we definitely don't need 18 shotgun shells. I think 2 clips is definitely enough. So, first things first. 120. Okay. Yes, I know. Now I'm glad I've got it. Okay, so we will grab this ready. That needs to just build up to 20. Yeah, okay. So that hopefully... Oh, look at that going down. Oh, I'm definitely going to need the wolf tomorrow. So we'll make that. And then, where are we? Helmet. 4 padded cloth. What have we got in the way? Yeah, you see it's actual cloth that we're going to be. So, 4. Oh, but... Oh, yeah, 4. Okay. What, we're sort of faffing around. Click on the right thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! Yes, so we need to have a rabbit day. Make a note of that, please, somebody. Rabbits tomorrow. So, where are we? Because we don't want to let this run for any longer than it needs to. No. And how much do we need for the workbench? 750. Oh, it's going to be a close run thing. So, helmet. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh, now, hang on. That's shiny. 1 rope. Yes. Okay. So, as long as we keep those... If let's turn it to rope now... So that I can't use it for something else. Because you know I will. You go back there. You go back there. No. Oh. 3. That's what comes as stacking things. Right, here we go. Done. Quick, turn this off. Off. There. Phew. Sweet. Now I have a glow stick somewhere. Which we... yeah. Yes, I have one on me. Okay. Which we will turn to yellow. Because I'm really not into pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for the moment... we are going to put you there. There we are. It's not exactly a base light. Ah, base light. Yeah, I said I was going to make a base light, didn't I? Which was 3, 2 and 2. Did I set that aside as well? I want to say that I did, but it's not there. And how much was that? 250. Okay. So we need to work on our mining drill. So it's 3 rope. I'm going to need more sinew. Well, even if I hadn't have made that. Oh, hang on. That was 3. I'm just going to make myself require 6. So no, I wouldn't have had enough. Phew. Hey, there you are now. Look. Look at that. Hang on. Go and stand in the corner. Go and stand in the corner, a little bit more light. There we go. Rocking that. So, that was quite a good day. That really was quite a good day. We achieved what we set out to achieve yesterday, which was make the workbench. So now we can make the circuit boards. So now smelting copper is a thing. Oh, we got some there. Oh look, I've got enough for another lockpick as well. Yeah, you see, I really do think that is something that I'm just going to keep doing. It's going to be make a lockpick first thing, go out for the day and let everything build up, come back and do whatever the crafting is that you want to do at the end of the day, I think. I just think for a little while, that's what it's going to be. I want to get some more sinew so that we can work on the rope for the drill. But I think a solar panel... See, it is hard, isn't it? A drill lets me keep the water, the berries, but at the moment I haven't struggled too much for fruit and veg. Putting power generation up is quite a thing. Do I have adhesive? Yeah, and I've got enough adhesive, so it's... I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I go for the drill next, or should I go for a solar panel? Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the other side. Bye bye now.